Well, I just got done setting up this awesome little set here. And this is the Furuta Choco Egg 30th Anniversary Mario set. So these would come with foil eggs of chocolate, and you'd open them up, you'd tear off the foil, you'd eat the chocolate, and inside of the chocolate would be one of these little capsules. And they open really easily, like so. And then you get a sheet here with all of the available figures and a little thing about how to assemble your character and a set of all the figures. So every one of these has a couple of features that tend to remain true to all the other sets. So there's, man, how many of these sets are there? I have no idea. But there are a lot of these sets, probably like 10 or so. And each one of these has a recolor and a figure on a block. And then it's free to do other figures, and then it has a secret figure. That's this guy right here. So, first we have Mario and Luigi back to back winking at each other, which is just, well, winking at the camera, I guess. Which is just great. I love those figures. Those are going to be really well placed in the collection when it's back up. Then you have these 30th anniversary gifts that Mario's giving us. Who knows what's in the gifts? Maybe a Super Mario Maker? Free DLC? Who knows? Next we have Small Mario on a block, and that is the first time that Small Mario has been part of this set, surprisingly. And then we have the Raccoon Leaf, or the Super Leaf. And we have Racoon Mario. Now, I thought there was another Racoon Mario in another one of these sets, but this could be the first. I don't remember. It's been a while. I haven't had access to the collection. There's a Bob-omb in this set. There's a Monty Mole. And there's a Sledge Brother. And this is the remade Sledge Brother, the modern version, because these all use the modern figures, these sets. So this is specially made from Mario Maker. Is the Sledge Brother, and he's leaning back to throw his sledge hammer. And we have a Thwomp. Let me show you these a little closer, because I don't know if you can see them all that well. Yoshi with his tongue out, which is just a wacky figure. He looks a little weird. And we have a Spiny, which I can't believe hasn't been in the set yet, but it hasn't. And we have a Buzzy Beetle, same thing. I mean, one of the original characters of the game still hasn't gotten into a figure Furuta set. Now the secret figure is one of the coolest. It's the Spiny Shell Helmet Mario. And I was wondering if you could actually see his eyes when I saw the pictures of it online, and you can. So that's cool. And this little figure alone can cost $40 in Japan. The whole set goes for about $100 minus the secret figure. But when they first come out, you could normally get the whole set of them for about $50 to $60. And then they just go up from there, obviously. Now, if I were to buy boxes of chocolate and go through the chocolate, it'd be significantly cheaper and yummier. But and I know people that do that import the chocolate. The reason you can't get these in America is because they have banned all candy in America that has capsules in them. Now, how anyone could swallow this or miss it while trying to eat their chocolate is beyond me, but there were instances when these first came out. I do believe that the figure was inside the chocolate and was not in a capsule, and that's when they decided to ban them, but they're not banned in any other region. So that's a bummer, but what can you do? So anyway, that is the latest Furuta set for the 30th anniversary, and it does reference Mario Maker on it and Super Mario 3D Land, which is interesting, but just fine. because they hadn't covered that yet. They covered Super Mario 3D World, but not Super Mario 3D Land. I was thinking they'd do some more Super Mario 3D World figures, but maybe they'll go back to it. There's at least one of these every year. And they're just a joy to collect because these are some of the best sculpted and painted Mario figures. Sometimes the paint's a little bit weird. I haven't had much experience with that, but I've seen others that have had issues with the paint jobs. Now, I don't think these are as rampantly faked as some of the other ones. Some of the earlier Furuta ones were just faked, and faked well enough that it's hard to tell. These figures have kind of a rubberiness to them, especially the parts that, because they're kind of like puzzles. You can see you have to put them together like a puzzle because they have to fit in the capsule. It was really funny seeing Bowser be put in a capsule because they barely got him in there because they have to have all the characters fit in a capsule this size. So when you get the figures, if they're not a little bit rubbery, if they don't have a little bit of give or wiggle a little bit, you may have a fake, because I've heard that the fakes are harder plastic, because these are the high quality sculpts, and they just have a little bit of give, so they're sturdy, and they're just gorgeous. And man, I've never really seen an off paint job on any of them. I may have like a stray eye on one of them or something that looks a little weird. But if you pose it right, no one will ever know. And they're small enough you have to get right up to them. But just a great set. Sledge Brothers have always been some of my favorites. And I really like the GIFs here. And the winking ones, man. Those are going to be great to post somewhere. So, well, thanks for watching. Hopefully they come out with something new next year that'll surprise me. These always surprise me, and I'm always anxious to see what the secret figure is. It's always been Mario. It's never been like a secret special character like a Bowser Jr. or something like that in a clown car. I thought maybe this time it'd be Mario in a clown car or something like that. But this is welcome. This is a new thing with Mario Maker. You can wear a shell for a hat. So I also wanted to see if you could take the Spiny shell and the Buzzy Beetle shell and interchange them, and you can't because the pegs are different, and you can't do it with the Mario head either because it's the shell doesn't actually come off the face, it's part of the face. So so if you ever wanted to see what a naked Spiny was or a naked Bullet Bill, or I mean Buzzy Beetle, there you go. Without his shell, he looks really weird. You know, that would be that'd actually kind of be a cool Mario character, is a Spiny without his shell. Because obviously they can get out of their shell, because Mario wears their shell. Unless, you know, there's something more sinister going on, but whatever. Alright, thanks for watching.